Okay, here we have another inverse proportion question. A hostel has enough food for 125 students for 16 days. How long will the food last for 75 more students to join them? So we know that this is an inverse proportion question because the food stays constant. As we add more students into the mix, the food gets used up much quicker. So we know that inverse proportion questions, as one factor increases, the other one decreases. We know that the inverse proportion formula is in the form of y equals k over x. K is the constant of proportionality. Basically what that means that how much total is there available for all students to actually go and consume in this situation. So we know that I'm going to let y be the number of days that we have for food. So we know that it takes 16 days for 125 students to go and consume all of it. So in this case, what I'm trying to go and solve for is I'm trying to go and solve for the constant of proportionality. So I'm solving for k. If I do basic algebra and I'm multiplying by 125 with 16, I know that in this case, the constant of proportionality is actually 2,000, which means that I've got 2,000 food for everyone to actually go and consume. So the first step is, now that we found the constant of proportionality, now we're going to plug it back into our formula. So y equals 2,000 divided by the number of students that we have. In this case here is that we started with 125 students and we're going to add 75 more to it. So now we have a total of 200. So if I plug that back into my formula, so I've got 2,000 food divided by 200 students. Through simple maths, if I take away the zeros, I can simplify 20 and 2 into 10 over 1. I know that my answer will be 10. So therefore, if I have 200 students consuming the same amount of food, it would last for 10 days instead of 16 days for 125 students.